Do you hate women? Well, I hate them too. I'm obviously joking. Or am I? It's easier in our society nowadays to have this war of the sexes, man against woman, right? But women are not the enemy and men are not the enemy. But I'm going to focus on the former. I'm going to talk about this part of the equation, man hating woman. And the title of this video is Women Are Not the Enemy. As men living in this society, we are already born as simp. As Rollo Tomassi would say, we love women idealistically. And that's pretty true. But if you add on what society tells us about women, what other women tells us about women, what our mothers will tell us about women and how to treat them, what love songs, romantic comedies, and all that bullshit feeds our mind with a lot of things that are not based in reality. So when you gather all this information and you are conditioned in this way, you have almost no choice not only to be born as a simp, but to keep on staying a simp for the rest of your life unless you do something about it. Then you're going to realize that women are not like this, and the woman that you might have a crush on crushes you, and you realize that all of it is not true. You resort to what? Red pill content that can be misogynistic or at the very least incomplete, but it helps your narrative about what you have experienced with women. So now you have this tendency to actually dislike women and to have these biases that go in the direction of what you have experienced. So now you say, oh, that's true, that's true, that's true. She did this, she did that, and all women are like this, right? So you were a simp before, and now you kind of destroy that pedestal you put women on, and now you kind of like let them fall out of your grace, and now you don't really like them. But the reality, women are just simply somewhere between the pedestal we've put them on and disgraced way we've seen women through the lens of the red pill community, let's say. They are somewhere in the middle, and they can both be equally insidious. And women have the capacity and the ability to be sometimes more like the way you picture them as a kid, or sometimes the way you picture them through the red pill lens. But they are somewhere in the middle. It does not help to have those limiting beliefs about them anyhow. Yes, it's good to put them down the pedestal. That is actually more insidious than actually hating them. I mean, that's my perspective at least. That's very personal and very biased. But I would think it's even worse than hating them. I know it's hard to say, but it's kind of true. I've seen people destroyed by being simps, you know. When you think about it this way, there's no need to hate them. There's no need to put them on a pedestal, but there's also no need to hate them. Like, do your life, and sometimes you will meet women that are better than others. But to live a life where you already have those limiting beliefs about them, those negative beliefs about them, what do you expect to have in your life? Your brain will search for this type of woman and will confirm everything you believe. That's how the brain, the mind works. So it's better to see women as just human beings with idiosyncrasies, conditioning, their flaws, their qualities, and not expect that much from them either. Think about it. Just food for thought.